Welcome everybody, Camden County College Cougar Esports. My name is Sean Dwyer, and with me, you can introduce yourself. We should have talked about that. Shane Costello. So thank you so much for joining us, Shane. Again, we've seen you here for a few Valorant casts, so we have another one here tonight. At least we hope so. We've heard that the other team hasn't shown. It's supposed to be Camden County College CCC versus Texas A&M International University. So we hope we have that game for you here in just a couple of minutes, and I would be shocked if we didn't. I think that the teams will figure that out. But let's set the scene. This is the semifinals, Shane. The Cougars, the Dust Devils, looking to win to head into their divisional championship next week. Set the scene for us. What can we expect from these two teams?
So last meeting, the Cougars lost 2-1, so we went the full length. So they had a little bit of a rebuild over the past couple weeks since then. Some new team comps, some new ways of playing and whatnot. So I think it's going to be a 180 from how they played the last time around.
Yeah, no, and so it was a 2-1 as you mentioned. And so I would be shocked to see something similar. I would be very, very, it would be disappointing and also surprising if either of these teams would 2-0 the other. Of course, the Cougars feeling more comfortable. You had mentioned doing some different tweaks. We expect to see that. Hopefully not too much, though. I'm always a little bit hesitant when teams want to completely revamp, rebuild too much heading into the end of the season, right? So hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully it's just enough of a wrinkle to send to the Dust Devils. So of course, again, this is, if you came here expecting some people to be unbiased, you came to the wrong place. This, of course, is Camden County College. So we are going to be fans of our Cougars. So let's do some predictions here. You said 2-1. All right. So just tell me who wins map 1.
I'll give map 1 to the Dust Devils, and then I think the Cougars will just go from there.
You think they'll win the next two? It'll be essentially a small reverse sweep there.
Yeah, I see them coming back.
Okay, well, listen, I think it goes a different way. I think the Cougars win map 1. I think that they actually surprise Texas A&M map 1. I think that Texas A&M is too good to lose 0-2, though. We'll take map 2, and then the Cougars in that decider. So that's how I see it going. So we'll see who's right. We both have 2-1 going a little bit different. We'll do predictions of the maps themselves. I think that's kind of fun as things get going. Anything else about this particular match that you want to highlight before we kind of get ready to set it up?
We're having Vortex back this week.
That's true.
He wasn't able to be here last week. They managed to pull off the win, even though of a big absence for their team. So I think they'll just come back stronger than they were before.
No, and that's a good call out as well, Shane, because of course Vortex is the controller player. It's the closest thing to a sort of support in this game. I know there are literal kind of supports with Sage and Sky, but the controller is really, it's about vision, the vision denial, things like that. So that's not an easy role to fill, especially if you're not used to playing it. So having him back surely will be a big boon for the Cougars here. All right, everyone. So we're going to take a small break to make sure that we get everything set up to get going. And we'll be back, hopefully, in just a couple of minutes to have the semifinals of the NACE Star League Varsity Plus tournament coming up here in Valorant. So stay tuned. We'll see you in just a few.
Here we are going into map 1 on Ascent with the Cougars versus the Dust Devils. We have about 3 locked in for the Cougars so far, only 1 for the Dust Devils. So we have a definite Jet on Vash, Nish playing Jet as well, Yuno playing Fade, Flame playing KJ, Vortex playing Omen, and then we have a Breach, it looks like. And for the Dust Devils, Zati has locked in on the Breach. Bit of a bounce around for the rest of them. Emery locking in Sova. And the KJ locked in by Swindler, and Sony taking the Omen.
Well, so what do you think about these team compositions here, Shane? From what we know about these teams, I know we had kind of touched upon the possibility that Camden might do something just a little bit different. Are you seeing anything different? Any sort of wrinkle there? Or is it pretty much kind of the same?
It looks like we're playing a Fade from Yuno. I don't believe prior to last week there was a Fade brought out by the Cougars there.
Okay, well, it will be Camden County showing us their defense first. Again, this is Ascent. Not a map that we've seen a whole lot of thus far.
Placing sentry.
This particular season. Usually a whole lot of Bind coming out, things like that, a lot of Haven. So it will be Flame. I don't believe we've seen Flame really play much Sentinel. Again, playing KJ here solo on B, a favorite play, typically.
And we're now underway. Flame, like you said, holding down B on his own. Some darts coming out from Sova.
Turrets destroyed.
The turret got taken out. They're slowly pushing onto site. Another shock dart coming out. They cannot connect. Nish taking out Angel. The Vortex lurking back there. Emery taking out Nish. Let's see if Vortex is able to get a refrag as he slowly pushes up. Flame hunkering down in that corner. Bus with the
flash out. Blinding.
He's got 3 pushing in on him. He's able to retreat a little bit.
Goodbye.
Yuno taking out Vash. Getting some util down. Bus sees Zati.
Spike planted.
Zati looking his way, baiting for the swing. Bus taking out Swindler. Getting some damage done on Zati that he's taking out. Vortex knows that he's there. We're in a 3v2 situation for the Cougars.
One enemy
Flame swings and takes out Zati.
Placing sentry.
3v1. He's called out. Yuno taking out Emery for the first round. And a solid play there from the Cougars, holding out until they were pushed on. And now we're going to see how the Dust Devils respond to that first round.
An impressive first round from the Cougars there. I mean, again, and that's how, in a playoff situation, how you want to get things started, right? I mean, you don't want to be playing from the back foot, want to get an early lead. And this is great stuff for them. Again, but the pistol round. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But they'll look to convert this pistol round.
I'll find you.
Yuno here off to the side. He'll get some intel, knowing that there's some players there.
And Yuno buying up there with a Phantom.
Yeah, must have gotten. No, he did get 2 kills. So depending on what kind of buy he had in round 1, certainly would be able to afford it. And again, we are watching Bus play Breach. Not something that we saw a whole lot of. The Swindler is gone.
The smoke going down from Vortex. Another one coming up on Yuno. Vash taking out Bus with a quick refrag by Yuno. Laying some shots down. Vortex taking out Sunny and Zati. Emery takes out Vortex. He's in a 2v1 and with that kill there. So a quick 2-0 for the Cougars. Some had already bought up, so it will be a bit of some money situation there. They may be able to buy a teammate.
They're taking a look at the money, as you had mentioned there. Cougar's going to have those hand-me-downs, but that's typically what it is. This is that bonus round, converting the pistols to allow them this opportunity. All Vandals and armor for the side of the Dust Devils.
Detects people there, he throws out his horn, quickly backs up into the tree. Stun coming out from Boss. And a quick push onto site from the Dust Devils. Vortex taken out by Angel. And the plant goes down. Shooting out that door for Boss. One smoke goes down, but another quickly replaces it. Throwing out some util to see if they can get any information. Bishop in heaven, he takes some shots.
Here.
Into their pull out, he takes out Swindler.
Last player standing.
And Zati takes out Boss.
Well, that's a tough one. Again, this is the playoffs. This is a 6-1 team. Are the Dust Devils, the Cougars 5-2. Both squads very evenly matched. At least we would think so. So that's not a round you really expect the Cougars to get. I mean, that would be gravy. That would certainly be telling you a little bit of something about how this game could be going. Right now, early. We're not sure exactly. These two teams still trying to figure each other out. That was the round that the Dust Devils had to have. And now Camden County looking to respond with what looks like, yeah, pretty much a full buy and Nish with the up. Gonna be playing mid with that.
Getting a lot of information on the Dust Devils there. Being able to call out the push. He backs into the corner.
Bus is just hanging out here. He's gonna try and get a free kill.
Gets the flash out and the stun.
Oh, and watch one go by!
Vortex retreating from that flash. Bus playing on the door. The Dust Devils getting the plant to go down.
Spike planted.
Nish peeking heaven with that op. He's able to take out one. He sees another retreating back.
Turret out.
Vortex pushes on site. He's able to take out that made by the KJ. Vash taking out Flame. Boss pushing up. He's got the ball on the Vash underneath.
Last player standing.
Nish in a 2v1 with the op. He's one, and he's taken out by Angel. So Dust Devils bringing it back just as quickly as they lost the first two. We'll see if they keep going on that push or if they switch up their delivery. It looks like a bit of a split push. We have the Omen over on B, and it looks like the rest are going to follow, actually. So we do have Flame on that KJ holding down B by himself. See if he's able to take out a few as they rush on. Sentry going down, and it's quickly taken care of. Flame retreating. We have this drone going out from Sova. Bash onto site, quickly closing that door. And it was a quick rotate from the Cougars. Vash taking out Flame. Boston Vortex working on the right. Nish opens up the door to the line of sight for himself. Playing through mid, taking a few shots. Zati taking out Nish. And the spike is down. Bash taking out Vortex. Bus able to pick up the
Last
gun.
player standing.
Bash taking out Bus. Low. He's gonna see if he can get some kills to get some econ going.
Long.
And Embry taking out she got the ideal round there, but we had some lower guns, so we'll see if we're able to buy up and bring it back there. And it looks like the Dust Devils pushing back to an A site. The Cougars switching it up a little bit, having 2 in the mid. Being able to quickly rotate if needed. Bus holding tree. See if we get his son coming out again. We have the Sova drone. Buses.
And so Bus is just hanging out here in this tree position, Shane, trying to listen for somebody trying to take that ult orb so he can get a free kill. And it's actually going to be Bash that's in early. Vortex with the opening kill gets straight right back.
Bash taking out Bus, and they're going to start the plant.
Spike planted.
And one down in hell.
It looks like he may have actually done a little bit of damage to Bash there, almost getting it.
You know, now some util. Flame watching for those stragglers underneath. Angel takes out one and is taken out by Angel.
Tough spot in a 1v2. They are both in the same spot, so they can't hold across fire together, but it won't matter.
Bash able to make it out alive on that low HP there. They're really going for that A, and they're just running it down each time. See a little light by there from Bus. For the Cougars,
Keep up.
for the most part, all light buying, some armor and smaller guns.
Where are you?
You know, able to get his util out. He's gonna hold that corner tight. Shotgun.
Almost getting that kill. He's dancing. But it looks like he had 2 left feet there, Shane, as he goes down without a kill.
And a lot of damage done to Vortex as well. He might have been caught in the crossfire of that.
Spike
He's playing
planted.
in heaven with his ultimate. He has his knives out waiting. Shock dart coming out. Second one coming out. Second able to connect to Nish. Busting his name on the flank. Blind coming out. Nish able to take out Henry. Vash taking out Nish, and Dust taking out Flame. Bus takes out Dust.
Last player standing.
1v3 for him. He's able to swap to a Vandal, gets 1. Not able to get the other 2.
Almost a heroic moment there from Bus. But not a lot of damage being dealt early. It's been the Dust Devils that have been getting that kill at the very beginning of these rounds. Typically, first blood going their way, and they've been pressing that advantage. And it's really been A has been the typical target. Looks like B might be in their sights this time. But these retakes have just not been proving beneficial, proving productive for the Cougars. So it looks like, as we say that, Nish here is going to be helping a little bit. They pretty much abandoned mid, Shane, as they now look to just hold the A and B main entrances.
Yeah, Smoke's going down. Nish taking some damage there. Side coming out. Angel taking out Vortex, and the door going down on Nish. Quickly breaks it. Flames in this corner. Bash taking out Yuno. Flame is narrowly getting missed by that shock dart as he holds the cross.
Placing sentry.
Goes down the sentry to get a
Placing
peek
swarm
there.
grenade.
Knows one
Bomb
close
grenade.
and watching. He's able to swing. Nish taking out Vash. Gets the flash out. Buster gets the ult down.
Oh, this ult could be huge. Definitely found
One
3.
enemy remaining.
Only 1 left. Back of sight. It's 1v2. Surely this is the Cougars' round to win. And they do. The Breach ultimate, Shane, proving super effective in that tight B site. Landing at least on 3.
And Boss and Nish, they were able to coordinate it so that they were able to get the Omen while getting the plant, or the defuse in time.
Well, that's exactly what the Cougars needed to do, but they'll need to do a whole lot more, and they won't have the Breach Ultimate to do it this time. One more win. I mean, they have been doing some economic damage along the way. The Dust Devils not completely comfortable, not a huge bank built up. One more round, and they'll look to save. But the Cougars also on low money.
And just as like that, the Dust Devils going back to their A push.
And this has been the A push that they haven't been able to solve.
Quick ult coming out from Flame there. Angel's able to take out Flame. Boss taking out 2!
Spike down A.
Both of the attackers were looking the wrong way, and Bus has come alive in this one!
What a round from the Cougars. They're finally able to get a stop on that A push. Boss with a huge round, taking out 4 of the 5.
My goodness, again, it was a couple of Dust Devils looking toward Tree, prioritizing the Killjoy ultimate that was counting down, and Bus lined them up. I mean, that said, it's the Cougars using big impact ultimates to win these defense rounds. They don't have it in their arsenal, but we did see Breach ultimate being used on the side from Zati of the Dust Devils.
And there we have the Sova drone coming out onto A, looking for the defenders. Stun coming down.
Flash out.
Quickly on the site. Boss quickly taking out Vash with the help of Yuno's utility. Shock Dart able to hit Nish.
Spike planted.
Angel taking out Bus. Bus taking out Swindler from the grave. Emery taking out Nish. And Flame taking out Angel.
remaining.
Flame takes out Emery. And Yuno takes out Zati. What a retake there from the Cougars. Back-to-back rounds, able to figure it out.
They've solved this A play, at least right now. I mean, and I think what we're seeing right now, Shane, is that the Cougars are not really even contesting the point of attack. They're letting Vash come in on that jet and just really playing that retake to perfection. So we'll see, will that elicit some sort of change from the Dust Devils? Taking a look at the money, they certainly are not going to have a full buy across the board. Zati and Swindler are the only 2 players that will manage to get rifles here.
And we have Nish back on that op, this time going catwalk. We'll see if he's able to get anyone.
Out of my way.
Don't look now, but Bus has the Breach ultimate available again. So as we see, the A site is just wide open. Cougars daring the Dust Devils to come in.
Dust Devils just missing that dart, not able to get the ball on the back. Yuno taking out Angel, another mark underneath. Bus sees him. And the push in. Bus able to escape narrowly. Flame taking out Zati. Cougars just laying down fire. Emery taking out Flame and Vash taking out Yuno. Nish still there with the op. And he gets Swindler. 3v2 here for the Cougars, and Bus with the ultimate.
They're going to invest it, not wanting to leave anything to chance. And Nish, we missed him. It was a knife kill. Tense moments in what was kind of a budget round, really, for the Dust Devils. So if we take a look at the money, I guess they will be able to afford almost rifles across the board. Zati probably gonna get light armor, I would imagine.
Need a drop.
Oh, a bunch of Odins coming out.
Placing sentry.
So we'll see how that goes. 6-5, they've opened up a little bit of a lead here.
And Yuno still holding it down over on A. And it looks like the Dust Devils doing a split push, sending a few towards B. Vash taking out Vortex.
You should run.
Nish able to take out Vash with that op mid.
And this is very strange. There is a Killjoy ultimate happening across the map here. Flame with that kill, and the KJ ultimate not going to yield much. Not sure what that one was about. They were split. Usually KJ ultimate, one of the big impact team ultimates you want to use. with your team. Flame shots go a little wide.
It's a 3v2 here for the Cougars. Still split by the Dust Devils. Pushing 2 different sites right now. You know, seeing as he take out, he gets the ball.
Marked one.
One
enemy
and
remaining.
he's able to take out Swindler.
Spike down mid.
With the spike, he's just gonna have to wait for the rotate.
I don't think they know Zati is
30
here.
seconds left.
Oh, they certainly will now. As Nish with a triple kill. 7-5, a great response for the Cougars.
Switching sides.
And what a comeback there. They went up 2-0, went back 2-2, and then down 5-3, and they're able to pull it out for a 7-5 half.
Turret out.
7-5. I mean, you have to be feeling very good if you're the Cougars. It was, I want to say, it was 5 in a row if you take a look at the scoring there. So it was one of those moments where the Dust Devils could have really ran away, taken that momentum, and put up a whole lot more rounds. So kudos to the Cougars stopping the bleeding. It was really, it all started with that breach ultimate on B from Bus. But now they'll have to play on attack. We've seen Sunny Angel do this one way here on A lot. So they're going to do it again, but this time the Cougars have him.
And that quick full team swing there allows Nish to get the kill on Sunny Angel. The Cougars also electing for an A push. Zati taking out Nish. They're quickly onto site, taking over tree as well, it looks like.
Placing
Alarm bot.
They know they're in having shock darts coming down. Just misses. Bus seeing if he can get a flash out. Yuno able to take out Zati.
Takes that and runs with it. Gonna reposition.
found them.
Vash taking out Vortex. Flame taking out Vash, and Emery taking out Flame.
Last player standing.
Bus taken out by Swindler.
One enemy remaining.
Yuno takes out Emery, and it's a 1v1 situation
are
now. He gets the right play. And Yuno with the kill on
They
Swindler.
really think
What
they
a clutch play from the team captain. That's gotta be, you have to have ice in your veins there, Shane. He gets pushed on from a classic close range. That's where that classic is going to be very, very beneficial. Ends up closing it down. So a huge pistol round, but again, not out of this yet in map number 1.
And that there's the second time we've seen Swindler miss that right click from the classic, allowing the enemy team to get that kill on him. And this time the Cougars with a bit of a split push, sending Flame to B, setting up util. Yeah,
Vash
looks
is
like
gonna
he's
hear.
running.
Yeah, Vash definitely heard the Killjoy getting set up. Now they're playing a slightly slow game again. It was Sunny Angel who was huge in A main in the matchup here on Ascent when these two teams played against each other about a month ago. He will get stunned up though. He's going to be in a dangerous situation. Just with the kill.
Dart coming out from Heaven. Emery getting some shots down. Nish able to get that kill through the smoke, pushing up to Heaven, holding an angle there. Repositions. Door broken open, so they know someone's to their left.
One
Get that
enemy
turret
remaining.
down. Flame taking out Vash. And we'll see if they can figure out where Swindler's coming from. Nish taking him out.
Well, let's reset for just a second here and think about what we've been seeing. It was the first 2 rounds that went the way of the Cougars in the first half. If history should repeat itself, it would be a 5-round run here for the Dust Devils. Cougars looking to not allow that to happen. That said, the Cougars are in a slightly better position in this round 3, in this bonus round, than they were previously. Not losing a whole lot of players, a lot of economy to go around, a lot of money, so they will have a couple of rifles and full armor across the board.
Where are you?
Stun coming
wait.
out. Angel taking out Nish. Out and Sunny taking out Flame. Played up a little back that time.
Definitely did switch it up.
Line coming out.
Bring them
Well,
down.
sending utility. Another blind coming in. And the Cougars backing up a little bit. We'll see if they end up rotating. Boss able to get that switch for the gun. They're gonna slowly push out to Cat, expecting the rotate from the Cougars here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely smart to expect this, given that they lost 2 players, didn't get anything returned back. So they may even just be waiting on some utility to come back. It looks like they all have pretty much all their utility charged up.
Boss taking over Wine, possibly just waiting to see if anyone rushes out for flank.
Cover going out.
Sunny throwing out a smoke for a main vortex.
30
Coming over
seconds
with
left.
Boss.
Only 1 player for the Dust Devils on the B site. Everyone else with their attention toward this A side. Smoke will come down, and I think that we'll start to look to make a play.
Vortex sending down some smokes. Boss pushing in.
10 seconds left.
Taken out by Sunny.
Last player standing.
I think he
Spike
thought he had
down
that kill.
A.
It was muscle memory. He's like, that's about right. That should be the kill. And I think he's going to look to take this man into the next round. Yes. Oh, he's daring them. I'm not sure that was a game he should have been playing. Playing the game of chicken when your opponent can see your outline. Maybe not the wisest choice, but regardless, 9-6. The Cougars still very much in control of this one. Money's going to be interesting, though. They may even consider some sort of half buy. It looks like players are going to... No, they're going to force up here. It's going to be a couple Bulldogs and rifles otherwise. And like you said, Shane, Sunny Angel
Shadows.
playing further back. Quickly to adapt.
And that quick stun allowing the Cougars to reposition. Getting some shots down at Heaven. They know that Sunny's Angel is there. And Flame holding that flank in case anyone comes through mid. Pushing up.
Alarm bot out.
Flame setting his alarm bot to be notified if anyone were to come
Recalling
through
my bot.
mid. Drone coming out.
Oh,
Zaxi taking out Flame. Sunny Angel taking out Bust and Nish. Stay pushed in. Taking out 1. He's able to take out 2. Flame going down from Vortex.
Last player standing.
Sunny Angel taking out Able to take out Vortex as well. Really holding down that site well.
And this is how Ascent went on the attack side for the Cougars, at least during periods of time when they played about a month ago. Sunny Angel playing here on A with these one-way smokes with the Omen. And so far, at least during these last couple of rounds, proving up to the task. And it looks like the Cougars might have decided to swap sites. We're not sure yet. They might still be discussing it, in fact.
Turret out.
Definitely a save round here. Oh, and Flame. Disregard my statement. Flame bringing out a Guardian.
get out of my way.
Oh, and the knives are out as well, so the Cougars are at least partially invested here.
And if
Bring them down.
Yuno's able to get the ball on the left.
Find you.
Dash away. Nish taking out Sunny. Vash taking out Nish. Emery taking out Bus. Everything going down in mid. Vortex takes out Zati.
Bring them down.
Stuck in this corner. He's going to need a little bit of help there.
Spike down mid.
Taking out Vortex.
He does have Flame creeping up here. I don't think the Dust Devils
Last
know. They know
player
now.
standing.
Vash taking out Flame, and he's able to swing on Yuno as well. So a bit of a save there for the Cougars. So went definitely better than they probably expected.
Placing
Having
sentry.
mostly just sheriffs for the most part.
Yeah, an idle guardian there, and otherwise just sheriffs, just looking to tap some heads. They did make it interesting, but ultimately 9-8, and the Dust Devils looking to get right back into this one, tying things up here in round 18.
Bring them down.
And a bigger split here from the Cougars. Solely going to A, with the others pushing onto B. Vortex staying back a little bit with the spike there.
And the Cougars haven't really tested this anchoring Killjoy on Swindler, who, by the way, is also the bottom frag. Not that means anything all the time, but I think if I'm the Cougars, I can't. If the game starts to slip away, I gotta test that B site at least once.
Some smokes going down on B. Playing a patient game, a bit of a rotate coming out from the Cougars. Still heavy-sided on A for the Dust Devils, so it's going to be a bit of an easy rotate for them if the Cougars do commit here. Busty and Zati.
He does, but does he know about Vash there lurking?
Cover going out.
Vash just missed Nish, and he see Bus, and he
Fast,
takes him
30
out.
seconds left.
Face your fear.
Pushing in blind. Sunny Angel able to take out Flame. 3v5 here for the Cougars. Vortex takes out Angel. Nish taking out Zati, and Yuno taking out Emery. 3v2 now for the
Spike
Cougars.
planted.
Vash and Swindler, the last members alive, almost full health bars across the board for the Cougars, and as they look to defend the retake.
Vortex repositioning a little bit, holding the angles that the others can't.
Here.
He's able to call out one on Heaven. Watching. Do they know that Swindler's pushing up?
One enemy remaining.
Vortex takes out Swindler, and he gets Vash as well.
The Cougars with a big round there to continue to have that little bit of a cushion with their lead, now back up to 2. And what I want to highlight there, Shane, Vortex getting onto site somehow. It was Flame that went down super early on that A push, but he was able to slip through, and he was able to take down Sunny Angel, which opened up the site for his team.
And yet another split push. This time the bomb going more B-sided. Dust Devils stacking A and leaving that Killjoy to play B by themselves.
My ultimate is ready.
Flame getting that orb, allowing him to get his ultimate. We'll see if they're able to play around it this time.
Placing alarm bot.
Setting up some util.
Does
Placing
have that,
swamp
does have the
grenade
Killjoy
out.
ultimate available, but again, Swindler is not going to contest this. They're comfortable, the Dust Devils. If the Cougars want to take B,
You
they're going to
should
play the
run.
retake pretty much across the board. Killjoy ultimate, is this a decoy? They're placing it down, but they're pulling the Dust Devils toward B, but there's a whole lot of action from the Cougars still on the A site that's going to give them access, but goes down.
And Boss able to relocate. He's able to close that door. Vortex getting on for the plant.
30 seconds left.
Embry with an ult coming out. Boss able to dodge it. Zati taken out by Flame.
Here.
Flame and Nish holding across here. If anyone's pushing, hopefully they'll be able to trade it out.
Yeah, and if I'm the Cougars, I'm certainly not in any sort of hurry at all. Bus will see the head, he will miss it.
Flame taking out Swindler. That's the one. Vortex finishes out on Emery. What a fake there from the Cougars with that ultimate.
My shadows, they will
It was definitely a nifty idea, and it's going to create a not full buy round for the Dust Devils.
Turret out.
And Vash does have his ultimate, so maybe he'll be able to give that Vandal to one of his teammates.
here. Cower, run.
Cougars Cougars pushing towards B yet again, sending to A by himself against 4 people, might I add.
They're pushing him there. A lot of utility used. But it will be
Coming out from Plus. Dish able to get some shots on Swindler, but not able to get the kill.
And that is huge. Swindler getting that kill there. Cougars in a 3v5 on the B retake. Trying to defend that is going to be so hard.
And Bus playing close to that door, hopefully able to swing on anyone that may break it.
Cover going
Dust
out.
Devils might just wait for Sunny Angel to clear out B main when they make their move. Bus will take 1, so will Vortex.
Player standing.
It comes down to Flame in this 2v1. And he's taken out by Sunny Angel. Sunny really able to just play that flank efficiently and wait for his team to push on the site.
Traveling.
11-9 in map number 1. And taking a look at, we always like to do the ult economy. Of course, Bus with Breach having a gigantic ult could be certainly come in handy. But there are 4 on the side of the Dust Devils, and only they need 4 more rounds for the victory. So I expect to see some fireworks here soon with some of these ultimates as we get into the later part of this map.
It looks like just another split push, sending 2 towards A this time around. Vash quickly pushes up and takes out Nish.
I mean, I like that from the Dust Devils. A little wrinkle, something a little bit new that we haven't seen. The Dust Devils really have not been paying attention to mid at all. And then they send Vash to get a pick, but then Vash doesn't overheat. Pulls back there, plays it smart.
And clearing out the catwalk. Plus watching out that mid, he knows someone still might be there. Vash taking out Flame. And Bus in a blind. Vortex takes out Vash. They both go for that dart. Splash coming out yet again. And it looks like they're going to push through tree. Hit with that stun. Team's able to give him some cover.
Off your feet!
Big ult there coming out.
That's actually I was kind of surprised, but that was
30
the
seconds
Camden
left.
County College Breach ultimate that came out there, and the return fire
Last player
from the Dust
standing.
Devils.
Strike down A.
A rough situation there for Bus, but he was able to get 1.
You're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
May have been some miscommunication because it was definitely a couple of friendly fire stuns happening there for that Breach ultimate. Flame working toward his ultimate, which again is certainly something that they can utilize to get control of the site, as is same sort of situation with Fade. So they're going to want to have access to that at some point here before the end of this map.
With the Marshal this time. See if he's able to get a pick from tree. Here comes the drone coming out. Free push from B main. The stun comes right back at them. Nish on site. Clearing it out. And now let's just play for the post plant. Able to take out Vash. That's a big kill there for
Absolutely
the Cougars.
gigantic kill. You're absolutely right. Vortex here. He's going to get somebody looking the wrong way. 2 top frags out for the Dust Devils on this retake. And suddenly, if you're the Cougars, you start to believe Vortex with another.
One enemy
there.
remaining.
3v1 now for the Cougars. They know where he's coming from.
No need to really peek him here, but I say that as you get a breach stun. So the Cougars now knocking on the door, 12-10. Maybe a missed opportunity there. Swindler not using the KJ ultimate. The KJ ult. I think he was. I think at some point he was still alive. Maybe he went down a little bit early, but should have at least pulled back. That KJ ultimate on the retake of B is just so good.
And Swindler setting up his turret towards B main this time. Maybe to stop the push from the Cougars a little sooner than before. Stun coming out. Vash able to dash up. Vortex taking out Vash.
And that is a huge kill. Again, this is map
Face your
point.
fear.
Going to dedicate, going to commit the ultimate to A. Now it's going to be that retake.
Was able to see that there was one tree bus getting taken out by Emery. He's holding that cross and he's getting
No
flanked.
charges left.
Tough position. Nish gets the kill on the far side of the map. And from below. Now 4 versus 2, Sova Ultimate is available. Zati still not convinced. Emery
Spike
somehow
down
getting
A.
2.
Still with sight control, just waiting for Nish to come over for the assistance that he needs.
Still waiting.
Where are you? I have the spike.
Sova gonna come out, right? Oh, it comes out and it's late. Trying to get to commit.
Last
Does get the
player
damage.
standing.
Somehow gets Nish on the backside. How?
Just able to dance around those bullets.
Wow, and it'll take an ace from Emery to save the Dust Devils, at least for the time being.
Ace.
Is that it?
12-11. And the Cougars, at least for now, are wondering what could have been, because it looked like it was their round. But Emery getting 3, I don't want to call them magical kills, but certainly fortuitous kills, right? It was 2 back-to-back kills in defensive A, and then getting Nish on the backside of his ultimate, which may have just clipped him when and Nish lined up. I mean, I can only imagine that's how it went.
And this game pretty much going the distance as we expected it to. We'll see if anyone's able to close it out or if we'll go to overtime. Flame looks like he's waiting
You
to throw
should
down
run.
his ultimate, and there it goes.
So Swindler's going to get caught here.
Initiated.
He's going to do actually a responding KJ ultimate. I actually don't really like that one, I'm going to be honest, because that's going to be easily dealt with. Swindler does get away, at the very least.
Cougars quickly taking sight. Bus getting the plant down.
Spike planted.
Still holding that mid in case there's any late rotates.
He might be just a little too far away. Those rotates have already happened. He senses it now.
Flame getting caught. Dash pushing up, taking out Flame.
3. My
Huge
ult's
play
ready.
from Nish. And a 2v2 now. No HP,
Last
no
player
ammo.
standing.
Still flank though. He gets some shots down. Takes out
enemy
Angel. And Swindler able to take out for the final kill. There's 12-12.
Wow, can you believe it? So close.
Switching
So close
sides.
to a map 1 victory.
Overtime.
Well, reality is it's going to be overtime. So both of these teams giving everything that they have here, which is what we expected. Texas A&M, again, really want to point out that they are the 1 seed, 6-1. Really not tested a whole lot this particular semester, this particular season. So I think it's fair to say that they are the favorite in this one. And I believe Ascent is their map selection as well, so it would be huge for Camden County to be able to get this one. 12-12, heading into overtime, round 25.
And it looks like the Cougars full sent A to go with the trend of the Dust Devils push, but it looks like they will push on to B here. Some smokes going down and a stun coming out. Bash taken out by Juno.
There.
Just dancing around the old. Vortex able to take out Swindler.
Spike down
Quickly
B.
taken him out by Zati.
Oh no, this could be bad for just misses Sunny Angel there.
Spike planted.
Able to get a bunch of damage done to Sunny though.
the end of the day, it is a 3v3 on the retake.
Nish sees one. Sunny Angel's taking out Flame.
Blinding.
Bust with the flash. Nish just can't get a break with these.
Last player standing.
We're taking out Bus and Zati taking out Nish.
12 to 13.
Off your feet!
The Dust
Switching
Devils
sides.
start off how
Match
they ended
point.
the half. And hit with a win, had it bring us into overtime. So one more. Again, you do need to win by 2. So now the Cougars will have to hold serve.
Turret out.
And the Cougars electing to go for a B push, which seemed to work for them for the most part.
I have the spike.
And I may stand corrected. Vortex holding that spike in spawn still. Now the slow push towards B. You know, still watching mid along with Nish. We have some smokes going down. Flame waiting for his turn to peek. Swindler there with that Odin, I believe, just ready to spray it. There it goes. Flame able to take out the
Placing
turret.
swarm grenade.
Able to throw his
Swarm
nade
grenade out.
to the other side.
But take a look here in mid. I don't think they know about Yuno, who's taking an aggressive spot. Trying to change things up. Here's that the rotations are coming out of tree. Then quickly repositions back at Wilzati.
Now it's just a waiting game here for Yuno. Hopefully he's not taken out by that rotate.
30 seconds left.
Where are you?
Yuno pushing up, Emery pushing out slowly. And they just missed line of sight. Emery taking out
Turret
Yuno.
out.
Nish
10
taking out
seconds left. Spike down
Dash
A.
goes down. That is huge. Again, a 3v3. Spike will go down. Just in the nick of time.
Emery called out there by Nish. Flame taken out by
Last player
Swindler.
standing.
Zati takes out Boss. And Emery takes out Nish. Allowing the Dust Devils to take map 1.
Map 1 will go toward the Dust Devils, as you mentioned, Shane. And we will
Defenders win.
bring it back here
it's done.
to say hello to everybody and kind of reset what we just saw there. So, I mean, a heartbreak, really, for Camden County. Clearly, multiple opportunities to win. And there can be a bit of a letdown heading into those kind of map 2s. I mean, there's two ways to look at it, of course, right? You think, oh man, that was our shot, right? That was our shot at the king, so to speak, and we missed. But the other way to look at it is, well, wait a minute, we can hang, and this was their map. We almost took it. So, you know, hopefully they go on that side, a more confident side of things. So anything that you expect to see in map 2?
I expect the Cougars come out swinging. They had a big push in the second half of that map. I think they'll be able to regroup and recollect and hopefully bring the comms down and then take it to the distance and go to map 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we certainly hope to see. So everyone stay tuned for that. We have map 2 underway here in just about 5 minutes or so. We do hope that the Cougars are able to push a map 3, but the Dust Devils here are knocking on the door, only needing one more map to send them to championship week. So we'll see everybody in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome back for map 2. We have Bind here. And the Cougars locking in pretty fast. The Vortex going on to Brimstone. Going on Raze. Flame with his Sky. And Bus on Viper. Still waiting for Nish to lock in. On the side of the Dust Devils, we have Vash on Jet yet again. Zati moving over to a Yoru. Waiting for Swindler to lock in. Sunny Angel going to Sky. And then we have a Cypher as well. Swindler locking in that Astra. And we'll see if Nish is locking in a Cypher or if he has a change of heart there and he locks it in.
The Cougars have preferred that Cypher, playing on that long, I believe it's A, maybe it's B, we'll find out in a second. It's one of the letters of the alphabet. A lot of intel there able to be gained. Also playing in playing defense in hookah. You can get a whole lot of one-ways playing the Cypher, so pretty popular selection. We do see the Rays coming out here. A little bit different. It'll actually be playing that duelist, which is not what we saw last map. Plus going to be playing controller. Will it be double controller? It will. Vortex and Bus both taking out some smokes.
And Flame on that Sky like we've seen before on this map. He's been great as taking down long sight and then holding it through the side for the Cougars.
Cutting
Looks like
through.
the Dust Devils are electing to stack 3 on A and allowing 2 to go to B with those utilities.
Emery playing Cypher as well. I don't think we saw this. I might be incorrect on the side of Texas A&M last time we saw Bind. It was these 2 maps, I want to point out. 2 of the 3 maps that we played were Ascent and Bind. I want to say that Ascent was map number 3, though, so a little bit in reverse order, maybe.
We have Flame flashing on the site, quickly taking it over for that elbow. Tons of smokes going down, a lot of info going out. Flash. Sunny Angel taking out Emery, taking out 2. Flame takes out Emery.
Last
Vortex
player
in that
standing.
Taken
Takes
down.
out Angel. And he's cornered there by 2, taken out by Swindler.
Well, not a whole lot to read into that round. The pistol round, I don't want to say it's a crapshoot, but it's the closest thing to it in this game. So the Cougars won't be feeling too bad about that. Likely to lose this next round as well, as the Dust Devils look to convert that pistol round into another round victory and getting up that 2-0 lead. A little bit of confusion is what I saw on the side of the Cougars, though. Clearly not all on the same page, so they'll look to clean that up.
And just like the last match, we have Bus going down mid with to clear out Hookah. Flame able to get that orb towards his ultimate. Nish laying down some shots. Taken out by Zati. Flame taking out Emery. Nish knows one's close. Sunny taking out Vortex. Bus
Spike
taking out
down
Sunny.
B.
Low HP, but 3
Hailing over here.
weapons still up, and one health bar will get topped off. Actually, it was the Cypher. Okay, not getting healed there actually.
Flame taken out by Vash after that
Cage
flash.
triggered.
Nish looking to play off of his cage. There's one
Last player standing.
Zati taking out Nish. It's a 3v1 here for Bus. They get to halfway, and Zati takes out Bus.
Zati ready for that wraparound with 3 rifles up. They knew that, of course, there's only a couple of directions he could possibly be going. So they're able to cover all their bases and convert the pistol.
BYB fam.
Looks like
Going to
the Cougars
Astro
are
to
still,
do them Astro
pushing that
Guardian
B
things I
site.
do.
Swindler laying down some smokes, it looks like, over on A site. Bossing ready to go through mid yet again. it looks like this time we'll be joined by Nish, setting down some traps.
So far, Zati, the Yoru has proven to be useful. Giving some of that repositioning power that Jet can provide. This little squirrely might pop this flash here and find something. Gets all three!
Vortex able to take out Zati, but not without taking a lot of damage. You know, throwing his bot there to take out that tripwire.
Grenade.
Launches himself on the site. Bus taking out Sunny.
Last player standing.
Emery taking out Bus and
Spike
Vortex.
down B.
You know, in a 3v1.
Will that smoke still be up? It will. Does he know about Emery? He surely does. Oh no, misses the shot!
He's still able to get called out by that ult.
Couldn't get this spike out here.
Remaining.
He won't get stunned.
30 seconds left.
I was gonna say, I think the wise play is just take it to A. He will, and now it's a 1v1.
What a play there from Yuno, able to get the spike, get the kill, and get out. And now plant going down.
Spike planted. Grenade.
Throwing nade to hold him off from the push there. He's looking heaven. We'll see if he's able to let some shots down. Both take some damage.
Only 2 more bullets will be needed to bring Yuno down. Of course, it'll only ever take 1 for Swindler with the Vandal in hand for Yuno. In no particular hurry.
Quick tap there from Swindler.
Quick tap, but then the footsteps, indicating that he's not... Oh man, it got a little wild there for a second.
I could have beaten twice the number.
If you don't think these players care and you don't think that they're a little bit tense, look no further.
And what a clutch there from Yuno. Keeping them within 1.
This goes here.
Just getting his tripwires down to support the team in case there's a flank coming out.
Definitely what Cypher is good at on the attack. Definitely way more useful in defense.
Zati playing a little bit less aggressive this time, holding back, playing a corner on site. Flame able to dog out. He knows that one's to the left, but they don't know Zati's there just yet. Flame able to get that ult orb. Nish gets his camera up.
I've got your trail.
And the dash on the far side creeping, so the rotations will come pretty fast and furious here. Zati opening us up.
Bus taking out Zati, and the Cougars are quickly on the site. Emery taking out Flame, and Dog coming out. Is able to hit Bus. Bus taken out by Sunny.
Last player
Sunny
standing.
takes out Nish. Vortex sitting back a bit.
Vortex knows he hears, gets the kill. Will he pop the ult down? He will. He has a chance.
And Emery's able to get him down there.
They were able to get halfway, so they'll certainly be able to do it. That kill there would have made things interesting. That late flank from Vash proving effective.
The Cougars must be confident with this B push, still electing to go for it, even without some success.
Who will see better, Amir? Ah, this is a nice spot.
Well, the Cyphers really slowed them down from Emery. And Emery, I think, I was going to say top fragging, but very close with 6. So it's really been Emery and Zati. It's been these early trades, these early kills coming out for this duo from the Dust Devils.
Zati able to take out Flame, and he's quickly teleported back site.
Decoy.
You know, throws nade from Hookah. Does not look like she's able to connect to anybody. out Sunny with his ult as well. Still holding it down in Hookah.
And it's only a matter of time. You can see on the map there, Vash coming around. Cypher's still alive, so they're gonna know. Unless he goes over the tripwire.
Swindler able to take out Yuno.
Spike carrier kill.
And
Last
taking
player
out Vortex
standing.
and Nish.
Spike
Plus,
down
hopefully
B.
doesn't run into her. And he does. Vash with that late flank. He's able to take out Bus.
Well, so Camden County, who have been very comfortable on Vine, and I think you still have to hang your hat on the fact that, yes, this is our map. We're good at it.
That goes there.
Just trying to solve
This goes
Emery
here.
and Zati.
Yes, this should do.
And as I say that, will they move off of B, move on to A? At least considering it, it looks like, but no, it'll still end up being this play here.
Zati back in that left corner. We'll see if they're able to clear him out. Zati taking out Flame and quickly teleports out.
They cannot. I mean, Zati has been a plus player in this one, getting a kill early and repositioning every single time.
You know, double satcheling onto site, pushes into Zati. Able to get that kill there. Trade up for a Vandal. Vortex taking out Emery. And the plant is going down on B. And Vash still over on A.
Smoke's down.
Taking the teleporter.
It is. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a 4 versus 3. Not impossible.
Takes out Vash.
One
Taken out by
enemy remaining.
Swindler. Sunny taking out after taking out Swindler.
Yeah. So this is going to be tough now.
I know exactly
They're
where.
going to commit the Cypher ultimate. I don't mind this.
Blinded.
Vortex is able to take out Sunny for the win.
4-2. The Cougars stopping the bleeding. If we take a look at the economy, it's actually going to be. I mean, these rounds have been close, which is always an advantage to the team, of course, that just won the previous round. Because I don't think it's going to be. No, it's definitely not going to be a full rifle across the board. No, I take that back. There is some. They're full rifles for Texas A&M. But it will be a save round if they should lose this one. So the Cougars could build on this, get some momentum.
Zati moving all around this B site, holding Hookah this time around.
Never in the same place twice, but of course his ability does time out. So if the Cougars just wait a half second, they may not be able to get much out of it. But there it is, a kill and a reposition.
Us making sure to clear his corners there. Nish taking a bunch of damage through that smoke. Flame able to get over there to heal him a little bit more. Vortex looks to lay down some smokes, hopefully help their team get onto site. We still have Vash
Launching
with
smoke.
that
Stim
flank.
beacon here.
Yeah, as long as Nish stays alive, that flank will slow down. But as we say that, Nish going down.
Spike down B.
Finished.
They take out Swindler.
Last player standing.
Zati taking out Bus.
It's gonna have to be heroics, and that's one way to get it started. But Zati, yeah, Zati and Emery, I'm telling you. Again, 20 kills between them on B. Cougars need to be able to find Zati early on. Maybe it's waiting a second or two, because what he's doing, and you know, he's been doing this consistently, is he's dropping his teleport early, and then he looks to get some kill and teleport away. So, of course, those teleports do time out.
Time to jump.
And the Dust Devils electing to send 3 on the B site to stop that push from the Cougars. Nish looking for that flank from Vash. That's been so deadly for them. You're taking a bunch of damage, pushing into Hookah. Flame taking out
I've
Emery
got
and
your
Zati.
trail.
Dust taking out Bus. You know, pushing through to back site. Flame able to take through elbow.
And this is a bit of a save round for the Cougars, you know, only with the shorty, so anything they can get would be huge. Nish just seeing if he can catch a flank that's not coming. He can be pretty certain where the push will come from CT spawn.
Nish taking out Swindler, but Sunny taking out Yuno.
They're trying to bait out the ultimate. The Cougars, I think they might even have a camera or something. I mean, they seem pretty confident that that was not being stuck.
One enemy remaining.
Well, they don't have
One
the time,
enemy
will
remaining.
they? Yeah, I say with the
Thrifty.
to say the napalm down there with the molly, they will get that kill. And I mean, or get that round. And honestly, that's a huge round because they didn't have to invest the ultimate from the Brimstone. That was, of course, a save round from them. Like we saw the Thrifty coming out here, and if we look, Zati now could have to be buying. It looks like he's gonna at least consider the Bucky. So a bit of a save coming around for the Dust Devils.
It looks like Zati may reposition. Yep, he's gonna go towards A this time.
The Cougars just don't care about A at all.
Get him.
This time, the Dust Devils electing to bring Swindler over here to support Emery. Though, of course, he can come back around. Ken Zati does have his teleport set up in the B site.
Swindler able to take down Bus, who is waiting for Zati there.
No more charges left.
Oh, and Dish may not be looking the right way. Somehow gets out of it.
Lots of smokes coming down on A now.
Oh no, Sunny Angel getting that kill. Got all the intel they would need. And now with another one, gets a rifle in their hand.
2v4 for the Cougars coming down. Just got stuck by the sky.
Last player standing.
He avoids the bullets through that wall.
One enemy remaining.
3 out of
He'll
5.
take out one with the molly from Vortex from the post plant. Swindler able to take out Dish.
So yeah, Swindler, who was quiet in map number 1 with a triple kill. And a very, very loud one at that.
We have plenty of time, oh. Here and now. Be here and now. I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Swindler moving back to B with
About
Zati
there.
and Emery. It looks like Nish is still going to be going A, being careful of those flanks. He's pushing out to them. Here comes the flash. Connects with Nish. They pushed out. He hears the footsteps.
My
Here's
eyes
Guess
are
one.
better than yours.
Another one there would have been huge.
He's not able to get the kill, but he's able to do a ton of damage to Sunny, who's not able to heal himself.
That's true. Looking for just one more bullet from a sheriff that will take him down. And
I must
Emery,
wait
of
a
course, now having to come over here onto A. As it looks like the Dust Devils will commit to mostly defending this B site. The Sunny Angel kind of dancing back and forth, trying to be the pivot man.
It looks like we now have Yuno over on A site pushing through showers to get some picks. Swindler takes out
30
Flame,
seconds
a
left.
quick rotate there from Vortex. Yuno already on site. Grenade coming out. 20 seconds left, and the plant's starting to go down.
Here comes the party!
Yuno pulls out his ult, and he's able to get Emery.
Welcome to
Two through the
my
teleport,
world.
and a Viper ult coming out from Bus.
Viper Ultimate gonna buy them some time.
Toxins going up.
You know, being the buddy here that Vortex needs.
Zati taking out Boss, which will cause that smoke to go down.
Molly surely came out. Again, buying them some time.
You know, holding from showers. Vortex being pushed. He's able to take out Swindler.
One enemy
You
remaining.
know, takes out Zati, and Vortex takes out Angel.
Any cheaper?
6-4 for the Dust Devils now.
Well, it looks like the
More
formula
deaths.
for Camden
We're
County
ready.
is just don't have any money whatsoever, because it's been 2 thrifty rounds on Bind that have kept them in this one. 6-4. Again, it is attack. While they have felt confident pretty much across the board on Bind, they're gonna have to get at least the I think they've got to be thinking 7-5 at the very worst. Switching sides, going into on the defensive side, going down 8-4 would feel almost insurmountable here.
And still showing a B push from the start. Vash ulting and pushing through showers with Nish slowly to his left.
Wow,
down.
what a prediction there.
Boss taking out Swindler. Emery holding that elbow, waiting for a push. You know, in Hookah, we'll see if he does his satchel out. Grenade! Going down, and the grenade comes out from Uno. Clearing his corners. Some knives flying by. Boss takes out 2. You know, on the site. Sonny flanking behind.
Yeah, I don't think they expect this.
Last
You know,
player
going
standing.
down, only 1 remaining. Bus up to the task. Wow. I mean, let's give credit where credit's due. That was a pretty nice knife shot from Vash. I have to say. I do have to say that. So props to the Jet player from Texas A&M.
2 ults for both teams still on the board going into this final round for the half. Vortex and Nish have both theirs, 1 for intel, 1 to do damage.
Open up the sky!
And it comes out immediately.
They got Sunny Angel to teleport off here, and they have to know about Vash, who just gets flashed out. He gets a kill, though, and it's going to get away. Devastating development for the Cougars. They're missing that Brimstone ultimate, not getting a kill, and now it'll be the retake for the Dust Devils.
Poison orb emitting.
Vortex able to get the spike down. Tons of smokes and ults coming down. Uno hit by Swindler, taken out.
Toxin screen down.
Plus getting some damage dealt to him there. On the wrong side of the divide with the spike. Dust pushing in. Vortex taking Sunny out with that molly there.
They're still not on the spike, and that is
Player
huge!
standing.
They will be now. Zati will definitely stick this one, and Vash will support his teammate 7-5 as we swap to the second half of map number 2.
Switching sides.
Now we'll see how the Cougars answer back on defense here. Electing to send 3 to A and 2 onto B site. Last go around we had the Cypher on B, so we'll see how they play it a little bit different with him on A. Setting up his trips and getting ready for the round to start. It looks like the Dust Devils are leaning towards a B push, but there's Zati lurking on A already. Flashes out. Zati taking out
Poison orb
Uno.
emitting.
Just like that, he gets the kill and teleports back to his team. Flame able to cross. Back taking out Flame and Sunny taking out Boss.
Now it's going to be a 5 versus 2. The Cougars going to be rotating. Some low health to be
Spike
found
planted.
on the side of the Dust Devils. But this will be awfully challenging.
Vortex pushing up. Emery on
Launching
his
smoke.
camera. Vortex able to take out Swindler.
Last
Able to
player
cross,
standing.
taken out by Sonny. And Emery finishes out the round on Vortex.
8-5. Slate lead now opened up here. This is that pistol conversion that Texas A&M will look to cash in on. But it's been the Cougars on the thrifty rounds that have actually been able to do a little bit of something. So who knows? Who knows? And it was Flame who looked like they had a good
My
lineup
ult's not
there.
ready.
Just pulled the crosshair off of Vash for just a split second. Maybe saw the flash from the opposing sky coming out.
Blinded.
He's playing close to the ball coming out. Flame able to take him down fast. Swindler taking out pushing fast now from the Dust Devils. Flame able to avoid the fate, taking out Emery. Swindler takes out Flame. Boss is right there.
Spike
waiting for them
planted.
to push. Vash taking out Nish.
Last
Vortex taking
player
out
standing.
Vash. So 2v1 now for Vortex here, pushing onto back site.
And there may be some guns to be had here. I think if you're Texas A&M, there's no way that you want Vortex to be able to pick anything up. And he's definitely thinking about it. Sees the Spectre on the ground. Does finally get it. So things can happen, but not a lot of time left.
He knows where one is. Flash coming out from Hookah, and Sunny Angel able to take Vortex out.
Not a round that you really
feel
expect to
something
win.
over there.
So again,
Place like us.
I think we're getting nervous if you're Camden County, but we're not out of this one yet. 9-5. This is the round. This is really the one that they must have to stay in this one. Easy enough to take a round here, link 2 or 3 together, and you're right back in it. 9-5 is the scoreline for the moment, however. Texas A&M looking to take control.
Pushing up through showers. Teleport. Flash. Noxie's able to get and Nish as well.
Zati with a gigantic play.
There's that fake again. Zati taking out Flame.
Smoke's down.
Check's getting some smokes down. Taking away line of sight. Vash dashing on.
Here.
The Cougars suddenly with 3 kills, making this one interesting. In a round that they would have to have.
Now
Vortex and Bus coming up huge, Shane.
2v1 now for Emery. Just has a Sheriff, and Boss able to put him down for the win.
It was the controller players with a gigantic round anchoring there. Again, a round that there's no way they should have been allowed to get. And that was a good way to stop the bleeding, but gigantic damage dealt by the Dust Devils will send the Cougars into a little bit of an awkward bye there with a Bulldog and Bulldog Guardian, as well as a judge.
We'll see how that judge plays. Usually not too great from long range, so gonna have to take his fights from close. Flame may not have been called out there, so he's gonna sit in the corner. There goes the camera getting him down.
Oh, if he somehow gets away, that would be impressive, and he does.
Vortex taking out Vash. On site, taken out by Sunny Angel. Rotating back site. Emery taking out Flame.
Ciao.
Going back between 2. Swindler able to take out now to 2v2.
Last player standing.
Emery taking out Nish.
1 enemy remaining.
Boss taking out Swindler. It's a battle of low health here.
It's gonna be reaction time. Who's got it? And Emery with the flick. 10-6. And we have to call out some impact plays against Zati, who has just, this has been their map. 17-9, top fragging for the Dust Devils. And it's not just the fact that it's 17 kills, it's when these kills are coming, in what moments they're coming.
And Swindler there as well, 12 assists on the board. Really just doing the damage needed for his teammates to get the kills.
Launching smoke.
You want to find it?
And Swindler with that ult coming down. Nish able to trap the dog.
Careful now.
Sunny as well. Sunny is able to take out Nish.
I know exactly where you are.
I've got your trail.
Open up the
Ult
sky.
coming down. Vortex assist. Bash jumps up and gets him with the dodge. You know, taking out Emery. The plant has not gone down yet, so they still have a chance to rotate. 2v2, there we go. Swindler going over to B site. He looks to get the plant down and play post plant.
Spike
Help
planted.
with his teammate. Smoke's coming down. Zati playing in hookah. Plus pushing on. Smoke there. Yuno flashed. Pushing up.
Last player standing.
Taken out by Zati. Boss pushed off by Swindler's ability.
One enemy remaining.
Boss takes out Zati. Now he just has to find Swindler, who's on low health.
Annoying fly.
Not looking the right way, unfortunately. They thought it was 2 out of hookah, but it was Swindler. Back of sight in elbow. Now 11-6, and the Dust Devils knocking on the door. And
Should I play some stars in this
Dust Devils
reality?
taking a timeout. So we'll do the exact same thing, and we'll bring it back here and say hello to everybody. Shane, tell us what's going on here. The Cougars generally very comfortable on bind, but it looks like right now both of these teams are taking it to each other on their map selections. So what can the Cougars do to turn around? Again, having really only able to give up one more round loss.
I think they really just need to calm it down, hold angles, not push out, give themselves that space and ability to rely on their teammates to get those trade outs.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So we've got a couple more rounds, hopefully, the Cougars can confirm up here. And we'll head back into it. I wonder if... look at that timing. I had a sixth sense about it, knew it was getting ready to come down. 11-6. Vash calling for the timeout, maybe sensing that this is an opportunity to really close the door on Camden County, not wanting to leave anything to chance.
And a bit of a switch up,
That goes
sending
there.
Yuno to back of A. Just getting
Who's
down.
next?
And an ult from Boss over on B.
Cage trigger. They found my wire.
This taken out by Zati.
Surprise, surprise, it was the wrong one. Unfortunately, Sunny Angel going to be at least nearsighted for a moment. Now Flame looks to get huge.
Emery taking out Flame, Vortex taking out Emery, and Yuno taking out Vash.
Portal
Now
closed.
3v2 in favor of the Cougars.
But the spike is down. The Brimstone not available. Oh, there's
Taking out Boss. Yuno with the ult.
One enemy
He's able to
remaining.
connect. 2v1 now here for the Cougars. Only Swindler left alive.
Swindler gave up some audio cues.
Last player
He
standing.
takes out Vortex. 1v1 here for Yuno. He's able to get that quick
I
angle.
think he does not have enough time, unfortunately, so the round will drop. Swindler,
Clutch.
again, talk about timely kills. Very quiet, like we mentioned in map number 1. Map number 2,
Match point.
They want to
a
dance?
resounding
Out there.
yell. As the Cougars are now on their season point. For the next 6 rounds, they'll have to have 6 in a row to extend life. At 12-6, the Dust Devils looking to play in the championship week next week.
Looks like a possible B push around this time for the Dust Devils. Some flashes coming out. Emery with this slow push into Hookah. And camera out. Allowing himself to clear it before actually pushing in. Flash out.
Scout destroyed.
Flame taking out Vash. Fake, but Emery taking out Flame.
That fake from Yoru, which just pulled Flame's
Spike down,
crosshairs
B.
off enough,
One
but Vortex
enemy
with 3!
What a swing there from Bus to extend it.
And the Cougars will say, not yet!
Now we still have the lead over on A from the Cougars, with the Dust Devils electing for a B push again. Flash coming out.
Mixed buy right now
Toxins going
on
up.
the side of the Dust Devils. I think it may have been a full save if they were a little bit closer, knowing that they can afford to drop a round or two.
Toxin screen down.
Bus pushing up into this corner. A fake teleport there from the Dust Devils.
Hawk out.
Well, the fake teleport will pull Yuno right back.
Hammer going out, calling out Bus's location.
Toxins going up.
Hawk out.
Vortex taking out Emery. Bus taking out Vash.
One enemy
Bus
remaining.
taking out Zati as well.
Screen down.
A 1v5 here for Swindler as he rotates. Looks like he's going to hold strong in Hookah with that Marshall. We'll see if the Cougars push him or if they allow time to run out.
30 seconds left.
I think they'll let time run out. Oh, as I say that, here comes a kill. So Flame, the beneficiary there, 1 for 1. I think all the Cougars have had fantastic seasons. That said, I mean, I think it's not necessarily a great sign when your controllers are the ones top fragging, right? They're typically sitting in menu, doing lineups, things like that. It will be Vortex and Bus right now leading the way for the Cougars. Again, you typically won't see that. It tends to be a little unusual.
You know, pushing up through showers.
Get out of my way.
Push,
You are
especially with the
divided.
Dust Devils electing for an A plan. Nish able to call them out with his camera there. Takes out Vash. Angel.
One enemy remaining. Spike down
Hopefully
A.
a 4v1 for the Cougars, and Vortex able to close it out with a kill on Emery.
12-9, the Cougars have firmed up the defense, looking for OT. Will it be too little too late, though? Forcing what will definitely be another mixed buy situation, and it looks like they might just call for a full save. I think Texas A&M. I think at 12-7 you can afford to kind of force up a little bit. I think at 12-9 you're thinking, wait a minute, hold on, let's get two really good shots at this at 12-10 and 12-11. So. Ultimately, they're going to get their money all together. Not full buying across the board.
There you heard a fake teleport again from Zati. Dust Devils quickly taking over showers and pushing onto site. You know, holding strong in this corner right now. Take out one, takes out two.
Spike down A.
Dash able to take out Yuno.
Found you.
2 for 1 trade. Nish with some nifty positioning. Takes one, but not the other.
Now 3v2 here for the Cougars. Zati taking out Flame. It's now 2v2. Fake teleport there by Zati. And then the real one from Swindler. Quick rotate from the Cougars.
Look at this play, though. Zati hanging out on A. And I think the Cougars suspect that it may have been a fake after all. So they get the Cougars off of the site, at least for the moment. They are back, but the site belongs
Spike planted.
to the Dust Devils.
Now the post-plant, Vortex was able to see the head of Swindler, so he knows where at least one is hiding. Bus pushing up, clearing out corners. He's pushing into...
Last player
Zati
standing.
takes out Bus. Vortex with a quick tap.
Oh, and a bad situation to be in 1v1 against the Yoru.
Nice try, kid.
This flash comes out. Vortex able to take him out. It's going to be 12-10 for the Cougars coming back here.
Clutch.
What an impressive showing from Vortex there. Again, holding firm. The Cougars not going away just yet. But let's reset for just a moment and point out that, again, that was a bit of a light buy. I mean, it was close to a save for the Dust Devils. So that was a round that they would have been surely happy to win, but they didn't really expect to win. 12-10, full buy coming out now.
I see two ops coming out on behalf of the Cougars.
I've got your trail.
An Angel with the ult.
Now they haven't seen an op yet, and he doesn't show his hand. Finally does, actually buying that op and dropping it. Again, knowing that they have to invest completely into these rounds.
Flame pushing his ult out as well. And then some intel on where the Dust Devils are coming from. They will be quickly there. Boss taking out Vash. He's able to get out of that corner.
Toxin screen down.
Vash coming out. And the Cougars able to slow down the push from the Dust Devils.
Stim beacon down.
Swindler pushing off in Puka right there. Some bullets onto Boss.
Blood healer.
Taking out Vortex. Flame able to heal Boss there.
I know exactly where you are.
And Emery with the ult, giving the location of the Cougars.
Spike planted.
Fake teleport from Zati. Boss electing to pick up the op instead of the Vandal. Finds one, but Swindler able to take him down. Nish taking out Emery.
3 versus 3. Waiting
You want to
moments
fight
here.
it?
Astra ult gonna come down. Gonna confuse things. Nish off to the side. Could be a huge moment. Finds one.
Last
He won't
player
find Sunny
standing.
Angel though.
One enemy remaining.
Now 1v1 here. And Yuno's able to get the kill on Sunny. We'll see if he gets the spike defuse.
Oh, he definitely has the time, surely. 12-11. The Cougars still alive.
What an important kill there for Yuno. Any second after, and he might not have gotten that defuse.
All right, well, it all comes down to this. The Cougars trying to force OT. Haven't felt real comfortable in this map, all map, until just now. 5 rounds in a row. Looking for a 6th to force OT on map 2.
It looks like the Dust Devils faked out on A and are pushing towards B.
Toxins going up.
Emery playing that flank. We'll see if he's able to get taken out by Yuno.
Scout destroyed.
Flame finds his location. Multiple with that dog. Bus called out. In elbow.
You have Emery off to the side there. It'll be Cypher versus Cypher on A. And I think Emery's calling for possibly a little bit of a rotation. Yeah, as the rest of the Dust Devils come through. Oh, and Nish is just waiting to hear the plant. But they know. Tense moment.
Spike planted.
Angel taking out Nish and Yuno taking out Emery with that Razor. Vortex calls out Sunny. Flash coming through by Flame.
This could get a little bit dangerous as the Cougars line up, but they're getting the kills.
One enemy
It
remaining.
is now just Zati left. They'll invest everything.
Last player standing.
Nazi taking out 2. It's now a 1v1 for Vortex here. Fake teleport.
Clutch.
Zati's able to close it out for the Dust
Attackers
Devils.
win.
An absolute close game there. Camden County, though, dropping in this one. 2 maps to 0. This was Vortex looming very large for his squad, but the Cougars coming up just a little bit short there. But tense, close games. Map 1 goes to OT. Map 2 certainly could have. I think there were a couple of times there where the Cougars it was just a moment. It was a rather question of execution, just missing a shot or two, and that really is the difference. So, anything that you want to kind of call out from what you saw?
I think it was just a great pushback from the Cougars. You know, they were down pretty significantly, and they brought it back to a 13-11 defeat. It was still a great fight from them, both maps. So, I mean, you can't really be too disappointed there.
No, absolutely. I mean, they definitely made it very interesting. Certainly had an opportunity. So, everybody, we will quickly sign off here. We usually do a player interview, but I think given the time, we're probably going to just kind of wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't followed, please do so. Reward the players who you just saw on both sides, on the Texas A&M and Camden County side. Reward individuals like Shane here for giving us a fantastic cast, and of course, reward the school for putting this program together. So give us that follow if you haven't already. Everybody, my name is Sean Dwyer. With me is Shane Costello. We brought to you the NACE semifinal playoffs in Valorant here tonight. Texas A&M International University advancing forward into championship week, and the Cougars possibly going into hibernation here, looking to retool for the spring season. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.